Hey everyone, welcome to the Ask Bess video show. I come to you every Saturday and Sunday at noon Eastern Time here to sit with you, to be with you, to allow you to ask questions either here or on Facebook Messenger, questions that I'll respond to. The topic today is why to do a challenge. I spoke last week with how to do a challenge, but today I want to speak about why to do a challenge. And that could be for network marketers doing a 30, 60, or 90-day challenge. It could be for people doing a weight loss challenge at this time of year, or whatever personal growth goal that you have. I want to talk about why this is, I will talk about, but why this is a perfect time of year to do one, and who wants to do these. Do you fit the categories? So welcome everyone. If you're watching the replay, please type in replay because I'd like to thank you for that. And first of all, I'd like to just let you know what this show is about. Take a minute and do that. This is a show for anyone who has goals or questions with health, wealth, or love. It could be about network marketing, a job, a career, family, communication, health, weight loss, relationships, spiritual fulfillment, any of that. And who am I? I am Bess McCarty, coach for network marketers, also for business and life. I'm called the shrink of MLM. Also a body-mind therapist and holistic health practitioner for 30 years now, helping people to get unstuck from fears and negative beliefs. So welcome, Carol. How are you? Carol's a good friend, a wonderful and inspiring and spiritual person to also follow on Facebook. I was thinking about you. So my message to you. You matter. I hear you. You're not alone with what you're going through. I'll respond. You're bigger than any problem before you. And there are tools to solve the problems. I'll help. I'll share my 4-step real conversations method in a few minutes after we cover the topic for today. So happy holidays to you too, Carol. Oh, it's a beautiful time of year. People are breaking free right now. I just worked with somebody internationally to break free of old past programs that hold us back. Nothing better than that is there, than getting free of things that aren't really true and aren't really us at our core, so that we can be freer, to be happy, to love, to be at ease, to be relaxed, to be able to serve life better and therefore have more fulfillment and be happier. So that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here to help people do. And thank you, Carol. So welcome everybody. You know what I should do is invite a few people to join in. So Shamala, David inviting Nancy, and inviting Jim, Jerry, Teresa. And by the way, if you would like to be on my invite list that I send out text reminders before every show, please let me know that, and I'll do that. Just private message me on Facebook that you would like to be invited. Half an hour before the shows, I send out text reminders so that people can say, hey, maybe I want to jump on today, or maybe I don't want to forget to jump on. So be glad to do that. I am focusing on who I invite here, so be with you in just a moment because I wanted to share this. And if you know people that might benefit from this topic, how to do a challenge, why to do a challenge right now in this time of year, who want to take steps forward in their life, I have some good tips for that. And I'd love if you tag, comment, share, tag them below so that they could also be watching at the same time. And some people know personal growth Facebook groups that would also like to know about this show, and they share it over there so that people could be watching. So this helps us to think beyond ourselves and to think of other people who might benefit too. It's always a good thing to do, right? Take a moment, share, tag other people. Okay, so many more, but we're going to get to the topic for today. And welcome, Doris. How are you, hon? Oh my goodness. Good to see you, and good to see you, Kindness. Good to see everybody here. So a cool topic today. Why do a challenge? Last week I shared, well, how to do a challenge, the ways to do it and the tips for how to do it. So if you're looking to do a challenge, whether network marketing or weight loss or any other personal growth, the growth goal that you have in your life, you might want to check out last Saturday's Ask Bess show. Because this one is going to be, I thought, okay, I showed about how, but who wants to do one? How do you know if you want to do one or if you fit any of these categories? And again, this could be any type of a challenge. But who wants to do a challenge? People who are tired of being stuck, of feeling frustrated, like life just isn't fun. I got to have a breakthrough here. I want to change my life. People who are tired of setbacks and discouraged by setbacks and want to become immune to discouragement can make a big boost to go through. People who are worried about, people are tired of being mediocre and want to step into their significance. Mediocre means, to me, means getting by, settling, tolerating the way things are now. Stepping into my significance means into my full potential, who I really am, and being able to make a difference in the world. So that at the end of my life, I'm able to say, yeah, I did it. I lived my life purpose like I wanted to. I made a difference in the world. I feel good. I did what I came here to do. That is significance to me. In network marketing, we know that there are different kinds of challenges. You can do a 30, 60, or 90-day challenge, and I happen to be a specialist at helping network marketers through their challenges. I've, over the years, refined the tools that I've given them and helped people to jump into their next ranks. Jacob Rakowski and anyway, several network marketers that I've worked with have jumped into 6 ranks. They felt like they were stuck into 6 figures. They felt like they were stuck trying to break into it, and they did. Both the two of them, in fact, wanted to jump a rank during their challenge, but they jumped 2 ranks. So this is network marketers who feel stuck and are trying to break into 6 or 7 figures. Network marketers who see their teams actually shrinking, so it's going the opposite direction. They go, okay, what's happening here? How can I give my team a boost? A shot in the arm. Network marketers who want to see their team get on stage. Perhaps they've gotten on stage, but guess what? The thrill is even greater when you see your team get on stage. I had this analogy very similar to this recently when I got to meet my new little granddaughter. I'm a grandma for the first time, and starting September 16th, she was born. And what greater fulfillment could there be in life? I think, well, what's great about being a grandparent? Isn't it greater to be a parent, and you have your own child to raise, and all that really changes your life? But people say, oh, there's nothing like being a grandparent. So I didn't really understand that till I got there. And when I got there and saw my son love his daughter and his mate, and I thought, yes, this is life. It means that maybe I did something right that he can now pass on. So this is legacy. This is feels even greater than having my own son, is seeing your son have a child and love them and change. And I haven't seen that side of my son before. It's just beautiful to see that part of him come out. Devin, I know you're not on Facebook, but I love you. I've told him all this in person myself, how proud I am of him and how beautiful it is to see him bloom in this way, to become a parent and a mate, and these beautiful parts of him shining. So it's passing on that legacy. My sister said, well, Bess, maybe that means you did something right when you raised him. Maybe he got it on his own. Maybe I did something right. I don't know. But that's why network marketers, I know, feel. They say, the ones that I've coached say, hey, it's great to be on stage, but even more rewarding and incredible is seeing your team get on stage. That is really, really where it's at. So network marketers who want to do that, that's why they do a challenge. A 30, 60, or 90-day challenge can give your business this boost. And Eric Worre equates this to an airplane that's just taxiing on the ground. You know how that is when your plane's taxiing and they're not quite ready to take off. And it feels nice. It's a nice ride, right? Nice scenery and all that. It's okay. It's nice. But then, when the plane is really ready to take off, it takes a full boost of the engines. It takes all the full power to put everything that it's got to get it off the ground, to go to the next level, to get off the ground into the sky, into the next level. And I just happen to love that feeling. I know some people don't enjoy flying, or they have a fear of flying and they do not enjoy that takeoff, but I happen to love it. It's like, yes, this power has me in its grasp, and it's carrying me along, and and it's going to get me off the ground. I trust it because it's strong and it's powerful, and it's got me and it's lifting me. I love that feeling, that powerful feeling. That's what you get when you do a challenge. You're putting extra energy into it, not for permanent, just for 30, 60, or 90 days. But like in network marketing, what you do is you increase your prospecting. For some people, that means doing 2 a day would be a challenge. 2 new presentations to new people a day. Because for some network marketers, that's how many they do a year or a month, right? Or even a week. So doing 2 a day for some is a challenge, an increase, a boost beyond where you were before. That will get you kind of going in your business. For some, it's doing 5 a day or even 10 a day. To do 10 a day, that would be an all-out, full-out challenge. And that would require determining how long you want to do it, setting aside your schedule, or picking a time in your schedule when you can give it the most, setting aside everything else that you possibly can, delegating what you possibly can, outsourcing it so you can give your full time and attention to doing it. And welcome, Kelly Rakowski, talking about challenges. And I just mentioned Jacob, a while back when he did his challenge and broke into 6 figures and all. So Kelly is Jacob's mom and a wonderful network marketer that you may want to follow. I love Kelly. I love you, Kelly, because you are heartfelt, you're smart, you're successful, you're a spiritual person, and she has real cool posts. She also is a dog mommy, and does foster care for dogs too. Just a wonderful person to follow. And Doris, you hit it right. Legacy. Even my daughter, with no children, seeing her lift up youths is rewarding. Yes, isn't that cool, Doris? Thank you. Doris is a longtime friend, client, student in the MLM Millionaire Academy, a school that Jeffrey David Gamble and I run for, a generic school we run for network marketers. And welcome, Bridget. How are you? My goodness. Good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome. Love you guys. Happy holidays coming up. It's a real open heart time of year, isn't it? And also it's a good time to do a challenge because people are, a lot of people have a little lull between Christmas and New Year's, and it's a good time to begin to think of something new. And New Year's resolutions, of course, are a very good time. So this is a good time to think about doing a challenge, whether network marketing or weight loss or any other personal growth goals. So, let's see, was just thinking about getting the plane off the ground and giving it that momentum. Specifically to network marketing, I asked Eric Worre, do you know any MLM millionaires who have not done a challenge? And he said, no, I don't know of any. And he knows a lot. So I'm thinking that means that if you want to be truly highly successful, if you want to be one of the top earners in network marketing, consider doing a challenge. Or I think that you just must do one to get the momentum going and burst into that next new level. Then you can coast. And once the plane gets off the ground and is flying, then you can throttle back. You don't give it that 90-day boost all the time. Then you can throttle back and sort of ride that momentum that got you off the ground. So that is the people who are doing a challenge. If you feel stuck, if you feel discouraged, if you see your team shrinking, if you feel like you're settling and not really living life, you're tolerating not really living, consider giving yourself a boost in network marketing or other personal growth goals to get to your next level. Now, how does a coach help? Yes, you can do it alone. I was at one of Eric Worre's GoPro events, and there was a lady who just finished her 90-day challenge. And I said, how did you do? And she said, good. And I said, did you have a coach? And she said, no. I said, do you think you could have done better if you'd had a coach to work with you through that? And she was, undoubtedly. So wouldn't that be like just a no-brainer? Wouldn't it make sense in profitability to have a coach if... I think it only makes sense to pay for a coach if you have a good-sized team of 100 or more people, and if you're seeking to break into 6 figures, let's say. Before that, it might not pay at this point to get a coach. It might pay way, way, way down the road to get a coach at this point if you're just starting. But it will pay much more than you paid the coach. as my clients have told me. But it would make sense to, if you want to get paid sooner, then build your team first, then get a coach. So that's what most people do. They're able to afford a coach for a 30, 60, or 90-day challenge once they have a team of, let's say, 100 or more, and they want to break into the next level. So welcome, Michael. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Who has a question about a challenge? Who here has done a challenge? And what did it mean to you? I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear any tips that you have for doing a challenge, like staying focused. Because one tip I'll give right now is expect challenges during your challenge. Expect obstacles. Because we think, I'm just going to do the challenge. But guess what? Stuff happens. So you got to build that in. You got to count. There's going to be setbacks, illness, family member needs something, setbacks you didn't anticipate, needs that a family might have, or obstacles that you run into with your company. They're back ordered, they change their policy, different things can happen during a challenge. So account for that, and then you kind of set yourself up to be able to flow with it and work with it, because they always happen. That's my little tip for today. Tomorrow, I should let you know that I coach people in 3 ways. One is by private coaching, including doing a challenge or just regular weekly coaching like I do with some people. And one is by classes, and one is by some free tools. I will post some free tools for you below. You can find those right now at the Facebook event, Real Conversations Class. The Facebook event, Real Conversations Class. And at that link, you can find the free Real Conversation self-help tools that I give you to walk through from problem to solution in minutes in 4 simple steps. I've been teaching these to people for almost 30 years now, and it works. I use it almost every day myself, and it really works. You go from problem to the emotion under that, to the need under that, and the solution to meet that need, because every problem is really the sign of an unmet need. So it's very, very simple. And I offer those free tools to you for people who want a little more help. I offer a class on Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. You can call in to group coaching, get live coached there, or listen to other people, get coached and learn from them as well. And you deepen that real conversation self-help process for yourself. This class is confidential. It's not recorded for privacy. You can use a made-up name when you come on. It's just a cool way for people who want a little more help than the free tools. And then, of course, there's the private coaching. So those are the 3 ways that I help people. I will post that link too. And I am here every Saturday and Sunday at noon Eastern Time for the Ask Bess show. Tomorrow's topic is going to be why people overeat. Because coming along with the challenge theme, maybe you want to do weight loss, maybe you want to cover, well, what if I could find out why I overeat? So I'm going to talk about the different reasons that people overeat. I'm going to give you about a dozen different scenarios. Maybe one of them will hit home for you. But a lot of people want to lose weight to look good for the holidays, or they're going to have New Year's resolutions to lose weight after the holidays. And over my 30 years as a body-mind therapist, I observed why people overeat. When you uncover why that is, you can turn that corner very easily and very fast. So I'll be sharing that tomorrow. I'd like to welcome you back tomorrow. And for those who might not see you tomorrow, say very, very happy holidays to you and your family. And this is a very heart-opening time. Let's share the love, see people that you don't usually share, and take advantage of this to share love, also to share your network marketing business. If not then later on. But make that connections now, and see how we can help people with what they need. Because a lot of times it's either health or financial, right? So let's do it. I'm here to help. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon Eastern Time. Bye-bye.